Hi, welcome to a Serenissima Yoga video. Today's focus for our practice is going to be experiencing the poses rather than just try to make it super perfect. Just try to experience it because that's the important part. It's not a showcase, it's not a competition against yourself or others. It's just trying to experience, get the most of it, and it doesn't have any, yoga doesn't have any magic power if you manage to touch your head, your foot with your head or vice versa. It's just the practice and it's just the experience itself. So let's try to practice with this in mind. Close your feet together and widen up your knees. So here it might be that the knees are they don't touch the ground. It might be that they do touch the ground. It might be that you can touch the feet with your head, or you just lean over without going too far. But try to find a position where your thighs are stretching and your back is straight. If you can lean over your feet, if you can maybe use your hands as a support, and here stay. Then gently raise up. Close your knees and hug them with your back straight. Good. We can move into Sphinx Pose. Okay. Sphinx Pose. Here, I've got too many plants. Here you stay with your elbows to the ground. And you raise your chest and open it up. Release your shoulders and look forward. From here to awaken your legs, raise up the right leg. Just a little bit, so it doesn't have to go too far. Don't detach the hips from the ground. And then down. Then the other side, raise up your left. And then down. Raise up your right. And down. Left. And then down. Raise up right. Let it go down. Raise up your left foot. And then down. Good. With the strength of your arm, go up into 4 points. We have worked on awakening the legs. Now let's do the same with our back. So arch it up and arch it down. Called the cat cow. Arch back. Exhale. Inhale. Arch it up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Excellent. Sit back. Now we're going to do something a bit new. Sit down. Well, depends on how your mat is positioned. Anyway, open up your arms fully and raise up your legs to center. First, lean them to the right, and without touching the hips, and then left. and left. So you see that your shoulders are attached to the ground, your full back is attached to the ground, your legs are straight, your feet move from one side to the other here after having awakened our legs and our back. Here you might notice we're waking up our abdominal muscles. Lean them to the right and to the left at your own pace. Bend the knees over, hug your legs. Arc your legs. Then raise up one leg, one foot, and let it go down to the mat. Do the same to the other side. Hugging your right knee, straighten up your left leg and change. Straight up, right leg does not touch the ground. Left knee to the chest and change. Left leg is straightened, right knee to your chest and change. Both knees close to your chest. And then start rolling down and up until you can find your seated position. Okay. Just breathe here for a second. Then cross your legs over and find tabletop position. From table, move down with the strength of your arm, Bhujangasana, Cobra, roll, and Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. From here, with small steps, walk between your hands. Got a plants problem? Right, stay with your head in between your hands and then bend gently your knees and raise up fully to the sky and then hands to prayer in front of your chest. Hands down next to your hips. Tadasana. Mountain pose, look forward, keep breathing. Then raise up your hands up to the sky and down. All the way. Right foot back, right knee to the ground. Build a 90-degree angle with your left leg. Lean your hands on your left knee and look forward. Hands to the ground, left foot meets right foot. Bend your arms gently and then knee, chest and chin touch the ground. Raise up with your chest, wave, and back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot in between your hands, left knee to the ground. Hands on your left knee, look forward, straighten your back. Hands to the ground, left foot meets right foot, bend your knees. Raise up with your hands to the sky, gently bend backwards, and then hands to prayer. Pranamasana, hands next to your hips. Mountain pose. Then raise up both hands, gentle arch backwards, and bend over your feet. This time, left foot goes back, left knee to the ground, gently let your foot to the ground, raise up, both hands onto your right knee, and you look forward. Both hands down, right foot back, both feet are in tabletop position and gently moving down 8 points. Have your hips detached from the ground. Raise up into Cobra. And then Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Left foot in between your hands. Right knee to the ground. Raise up both hands on your left knee. Hands to the ground. Right foot meets left foot. Bend your knees. Raise up fully. Inhale. Exhale. Pranamasana. Tadasana. To center. Find a moment here in the mountain pose. Breathe and center. You're following a yoga lesson online, so you're guided by the instructions given by me in this case, or maybe somebody else if you watch another video. The thing though is try not to be automated in your poses. Don't just follow the instructions, but it's too easy to just like follow the instructions but have your mind somewhere else, especially when you're listening to somebody guiding the practice. That can happen. But don't try to be focused on the actual pose, even though it's not you that you decide if you're following which pose to take. Focus on your poses and focus on your breath. Raise up both hands. Hands to your hips. Raise up your right knee. Bend your left and do a very big step backwards so that you find yourself into lunge. Raise up both hands. Turn your right foot so that you find yourself now into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Relax your shoulders. Don't hold any tensions there. They are absolutely not needed for this pose. Then bend over your left elbow. Straighten up your right arm so that you're building a straight line from the tip of your right hand all the way to your right foot. Try to look up here to the sky. Bend your left knee. Raise back up. Lean backwards onto your right foot and back to center. All right, from here, back again. Go down. Your left hand is going to the left of your left foot, touching the ground. And you can use a block if you don't manage to go all the way. Raise up your right hand to the sky, look up. And back up. Lean backwards. Back to center. Virabhadrasana 2. This time you move down, but your left hand goes to the right of your left foot, so from inner. Look up, then raise back up. Move back down, it's a bit more active now. Back to center, straighten up your left leg. Okay, so now you're kind of shifting. It looks a little bit like the Emperor's New Groove dance. Don't know why I came up with this, but whatever. Shift a little bit to the left and then lean over your left leg. Straight up with your right arm, look up to the sky. Left foot grabbing the floor. Your back leg is straight, is active, it's not sleeping. Your abdomen is active and you're focusing on your breathing. Bend your left knee back up with both of your legs straight. Then now, let's go with our hands back onto our hips and move both feet parallel to the short side of our mat and between each other. This time we are going to open our right foot. Build a 45-degree angle with our right. And bend our right knee. Just find the pose so that your right knee does not move over your right ankle. Whenever you feel ready, open up your arms here, bend backwards, and then bend your right elbow straight up with your left arm, so that, like before, but to the other side, this time we have a straight line that goes from the tip of our left hand all the way through our shoulder, our torso, our hip, our legs, our left leg, and then our foot backwards. And now, right hand to the right side of our right foot, to the ground, left arm straight up, open your hip, here, awaken your left leg and your abdomen. Raise back up, lean back down, do the same from the inner side. Right hand next to your right foot, to the right of your right foot, and raise back up, lean backwards. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Straighten with your right leg here, making a bit of a mix between right and left. This point, but don't worry. Okay, shift with your torso and move down. Grab your ankle and raise up with your left arm here. Focus on the pose. Look up straight with your back. Activate your abdomen. Remember what we worked on before. We were saying that what is important in the pose is not so much how perfect it is. As long as you don't hurt yourself, but more like the experience of it. So really try to experience this pose here. Raise back up. Then turn your hips to your right. Raise up your left heel and raise up both hands here. So we are doing lounge, but with our right knee bent. This time it was the left knee before. Move down both hands. Move into table. Down with our entire body. Raise up the right foot. And then down. Raise up the left foot. And then down. Move your hands behind on your back. Cross them first with the index finger of your left leg over the index finger of your right. Cross the legs backward and then raise up with your torso. Detach the shoulders from your ears as usual and look forward and then down. Change the cross of your hands and do the same again. Raise up. Feet to the ground. Glutes are active, legs are active. Move back down. Hands under your shoulders. Move into Balasana Pose here. Breathe here. And then walk with your hands next to your feet. Raise up onto the front side of your feet. And then get up. Move to stand. So you're facing the mat. It's fully in front. Raise up your right knee. First, stay. Find some balance here. And then straighten up your right leg in front of you as much as you can. Breathe here. Don't lean backward with your back. Just stay Bend your leg and leave it to the ground. Let it go to the ground. Maybe release your hands here for a second. Look forward. Hands back to the hips. Raise up your left knee. Straight with your leg now. With the left leg now. Dip. And move back. So we did it forward. Now we're going to do it backwards. So raise up. Move to the front of the mat. Raise up your right knee. Actually, I'm going to walk a little bit backwards. Raise up your right knee. And warrior three pose. Straight with your leg backwards. This is an equilibrium pose. Release your hands back. Now make a little bit of a twist. Open up to the right side here, having your left leg straight. Your left hand to the ground, your right hand to the sky. Your left leg is active and it's supporting you here. Oops, it's not supporting me now. And back to center. Oopsie. Okay, try to find the centered pose. Someday you might have more equilibrium than others. It's a bit like time dependent. Hands to prayer. Raise up your right. Raise up your left knee. Steady on your right foot to the mat. And bend over. Straight with your left leg backwards. Release your hands back. Your right hand goes to the mat. Open up your left hand. Open up your torso. Straight with your back. Straight with your arms and your legs. Fix one point to find an equilibrium here. And then back to center. Stay for a second here. Then move to center. We're going to do the tree pose. First, raise up your right foot and put it either on your thigh or on your calf, not on your knee. Lean your right hand on your right knee and raise up your left hand. Look forward. Breathe. Sorry. Keep breathing. And release gently. Raise up your left knee. Left foot on the inner thigh. Left hand on your left knee. Raise up your right hand. Look forward. Widen up your feet. Hands to prayer. Find Balasana down to the mat if you can. Stretching, opening your hips in this pose. Then gently let your hands go to the mat and roll. knees, cross your arms, bend your knees, and raise up. Raise up, both hands moving in the front of the mat, and then both hands down. First the right foot and then the left foot back. Both knees to the mat. From here, move your right hand a bit closer to your left and open. Your right foot goes next to your right hand, and from here stretch your glutes and your thighs. Look forward. Focus on the breathing and on the pose. Then move back your right foot. Right hand goes back where it was before. Left hand goes next to the right. You open up your left foot and look forward. Left foot goes back. Find Balasana Pose. Stretch your back here. Forehead to the ground. And then gently and slowly move your hands next to your hips. Release your legs. Sit at the center of the mat. Cross your legs and stay here for a second. Lean over to the mat. Then raise back up. Hug your feet. Hug your legs and raise up your feet. And gently move to the center of your mat. Go down to the mat. And find Shavasana pose. Cadaver pose here. Raise up your right hand, turn, and raise back up to seated. Don't open your eyes yet. Hands on the knees. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Hands to prayer in front of you. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with intention today. We focused on the experience of asanas, living the practice and really living the pose, rather than just like trying to do crazy stuff. It's kind of not the point. And it is nice when you see yourself progressing, and hopefully we can do that with the daily practice. So thank you so much, and see you next time. Ciao.